that. And we are confronted in community media, one, to get a better understanding of the situation. We've got to be able to tell the story, but not the story that is told in the mainstream media about whether the rand went up or whether it went down, etc. That's irrelevant. What we've got to be telling about, what are the consequences for the mass of people that we are, that represent our constituency. Two, we've got to ask ourselves, what does it mean for our sustainability? Are we going to be able to depend upon government support, advertising, and so on? My perspective suggests that government, given the big budget deficit it has two choices. Either it raises taxes to be able to finance this deficit, or it cuts its programs. Currently, it is trying to sustain its big public infrastructure investment program. But when we listened to our Finance Minister Gordon the other day, he was saying that it's unsustainable for us to continue with increasing of grants, social grants. It's not sustainable and it's going to have to be cut. I'm suggesting that we are going to see a very big decline in social grants, where they're not going to keep up with the inflation rate because of the pressure that government finance is under. And thirdly, probably something that you've already experienced, the collapse of advertising. The advertising industry is the first to go in recessions as companies pull back. And so it's going to be difficult to believe that we can fund our operations on the basis of advertising. And I guess perhaps, community media in some senses is not the sort of first call where advertisers may go. So it may be even tighter for us. But lastly, I think the real consequence for us is the impact on our people. That what we're going to see is not, unless there's a massive shift in government policy towards redistribution of wealth from the rich to the poor, what we're going to see is continued suffering, and that's the story that we need to, not because we want to tell depressing stories, but we want to empower, we want to be able to tell stories about different ways of doing things, alternative policies and strategies that can really tackle the fundamental causes of this very deep, very long crisis that we've entered into. My last point is, please understand that we are in a completely different situation from 2007. We are in a long period of decline and turmoil, and that's where we've got to locate the context of our work that we do. Thank you very much.